Zhang Qian was a renowned diplomat, traveler, and explorer of the Han Dynasty in China.
Over 2,100 years ago, in the bustling and prosperous Chang'an city, Zhang Qian, embarking on a mission to the western regions, left his hometown and headed westward. With the sound of camel bells ringing through the mountains and smoke drifting across the desert, he forged the Silk Road, bringing back the goods of the wonderful outside world. As a pioneer of the Silk Road, Zhang Qian is remembered through the ages. Now, more than 2 millennia later, Zhang Qian has traversed through the portal of time, ready to embark on a new modern adventure to Xinjiang, completing his own time-traveling journey to return to the Silk Road.
In 138 BC, during my journey to Chisel, open the Silk Road, I stopped in Kashur, which was then just a small oasis town named Shul. It was a crossroads for cultural exchanges between the East and West on the ancient Silk Road. As I remember, here there were fierce cavalrymen, herdsmen with whips, merchants traveling thousands of miles, devout monks, and messengers on missions. Over thousands of years, the camel bells rang, and the caravans stretched on with wheel tracks crisscrossing in the desert. Kashur grew under the nourishment of Chinese civilization. In 60 BC, the Han Dynasty established the Western Region's protectorate to manage local military and political affairs, and the Xinjiang region officially became an indivisible part of China. This was to herald the start of a prosperous era for the Silk Road. 2,000 years later, Kashur again cemented its legendary status on the modern-day Silk Road. Look at the gorgeous Uyghur residential houses, the bustling bazaars and commercial areas, and the warm and hospitable people of all ethnicities. I can truly feel the tremendous changes that have taken place in this city over thousands of years. Its prosperity surpasses that of the past. Am I back to Turpan? Historically known as Zhushi or Gaochang, Turpan is also called the Land of Fire due to its hot climate. This town was an important stop on my Western region's journey, leaving a trail of my diplomatic footsteps. Turn the clock back 2,100 years. When I first arrived in Turpan, I found that it was rich in wheat, millet, sesame, and its sweet melons, watermelons, and grapes were the most exquisite. After my journey to the Western regions, silk and goods from Han's Central Plains were brought here and went onwards to Central Asia, West Asia, and even the Mediterranean coast, while countless fruits, vegetables, and spices from foreign lands also arrived in China's Central Plains, allowing the Silk Road trade to flourish. Today, Turpan is still bustling, with the Kumtag Desert Scenic Spot attracting countless tourists to explore, witnessing the full glory of the Silk Road. Historical, cultural, and natural landscapes such as the Honglu Lane, the Flame Mountain, and the Grape Valley continue to attract more and more explorers, every step bringing people closer to the soul of this ancient city from outside of Xinjiang. This magical journey through time has not only allowed me to retrace my steps from the past, but also to see the historical changes of the Silk Road. Time has passed in a flash, but the traveler to the west has returned, with songs and poetry proudly echoing the sounds of history during a golden age of the past. Now China is a land filled with flowing rivers and majestic mountains, a country for people to live in prosperity and peace. My remaining wishes of the past have been fulfilled indeed.